The first thing I'd like to do, though, is emphasize what this product is, in case there's some misunderstanding. This product allows you to print out your own designs off your computer and personalize your light switch plate. So, like I said, you don't have to provide graphics or images for people. They do their own. They can get their own Spider-Man screenshot out there off the internet and make their own plate. Yeah, it's a violation of copyright law, but who cares? It's in their house. So, I mean, the fact of the matter is that's what they'll do. Or they'll make their own doodles. You know, like I said, kids love to design things, but so do some adults. So the fact of the matter is, that's what the product is, and it allows you to quickly and easily, with no tools, change out your graphics in 5 seconds or less. And with the magnet design, which is the principal part of my patent, really, my original patent application, you know, it allows kids to do it. They don't need adults' help to change out the plates because it's toolless, and they don't never expose any dangerous electricity or anything. So that's the point of the product. Now the rest of this video is about, you know, what the long-term profitability and the marketing angles on it are and so forth, and the costs. So listen to it carefully, because there's a lot of money to be made here. There are a couple of quick points I want to emphasize on the PersonaPlate. One is that it be an extremely cheap to tool up product and extremely cheap to land. I mean, you know, you're probably talking 50 cents a piece landed cost, which is one hell of a multiplier when you're talking about a $9.95 price point, you know, selling like 4 of them or whatever. The other thing is, I don't know if you get this or not, but the kids angle is the angle to play here. If you look at that television show, Make Me a Millionaire Inventor, the episode entitled Reinventing the Wheel, which you can watch for free on CNBC Prime, you know, they have this product in there called the Twist Tent. And if you look at the focus group and the response to the product, the only reason parents were willing to pay $19.95 for the thing is because they thought it would be a fun toy for their kids to play with in the frickin' car. You know, well, the thing is, they're also concerned about that in the house. So, and, you know, that thing they would have gotten tired of in 5 minutes and never touched it again. This, since they get a fad every other friggin' week, you know, Spider-Man and Superman and the four, you know, the Avengers or whatever will be out, you know, they're going to be wanting to do new switch plates. And that means not only is this going to be a popular item for the plate itself, but also the media itself that they're going to use to, you know, burn through. You know, the cardboard inserts that you got to provide, which are cheap. That, you know, you could sell those packs for frickin' $9.95 for like 25 of them or 20 of them, and they'll burn through them. So there's plenty of long-term marketability here, and this is something that could be a staple product. I mean, it'd be just as viable 20 years from now as it is from now. You know, extend the life of the patent. And the fact of the matter is, yeah, there are other similar concepts out there, but none with magnets. And, you know, the prior art on this dates back to the 70s, but still, the fact of the matter is, you know, the IP I have here could be quite valuable, given the way I do it that nobody else does. So, in any event, you know, the point is that this product could be a very good DRTV seller, even though you wouldn't think a light switch plate would sell on DRTV. So, the fact of the matter is, you know, you should really take that into consideration, because it's very cheap it's a very cheap, you know, as far as products go, you know, risk to take. You know, at least do a frickin' focus group. You know, take my little infomercial and, you know, go and show it on the internet or something, and, you know, get some feedback on it to, you know, see if people think the same way I do. That would be cheap on you. You wouldn't even have to develop a product that way. You know, I could develop a prototype of the thing, although it would look a little crude, but, you know, with 3D printing and everything, it wouldn't be crystal clear like it should be. But the fact of the matter is that, you know, if you really need me to do a prototype, I'd be willing to. It's just, you know, I do better with CGI, so I'm more inclined to do it that way. But in any event, the point is that, yeah, you'd have an adult, you know, a commercial, an infomercial that begins like an adult commercial, but then it brings in the kids angle to it. And that's what parents and so forth out there will really start to pay attention to. Now, this is going to be way more popular, you know, than things like that blow-dry hair curler product that, like, Hampton Direct has, for example. That's still a very niche market. I mean, how many households out there have tween little girls living in them? You know, this applies to not only little girls, but also very young girls and much older girls, and boys too. So, and it applies to parents because it does have an adult use. I mean, some adults like to decorate like that, or like I said, to at least match their funny wall color and or hide their screws. So if you look at the prior art and patents out there, I mean, most of the wall plates out there are designed to hide the screws, because apparently a lot of people have problems with that. Well, you know, the fact of the matter is that this does both of that, and it gets around any standing patents that are out there. So, you know, at the end of the day, you know, it's hard to beat. As far as being a cheap product, it is just perfect for DRTV. And I'm telling you, I think this would generate more response than you think. But again, do a focus group on it on the internet. You know, make it quick and dirty. You know, see if I'm wrong. You know, you have my permission to do that.